Good afternoon, everybody. I'm jumping the gun by 1 minute here today. I'm so happy with myself, considering that I'm running around the house like a whirling dervish, getting ready and getting packed for Rep Fest. Hi, how is everybody today? Today is Wednesday, July 25th. Hi, Nina. How are you? I'm so glad that you joined me today. Anyway, it is Wednesday, July 25th, and my name is Margie Donaldson. I don't have my name tag on today, which I normally do, because today was a office day. Hi, Julia. How are you? Today was an office day for me because campaign 16 just wrapped up, and it was my mani-pedi day today. So I was taking care of personal things as well as wrapping up the office work for campaign 16. It's good to have that personal time because I'm packing. I'm like a whirling dervish here, getting ready for Rep Fest. So tomorrow morning, Sandy Haremza and I are boarding a plane for Columbus, Ohio. I'm so excited to travel with the rock star Sandy, and it's her first Rep Fest. It'll be my third Rep Fest. And I'm just so excited to know what we're going to see this year. Have you all seen the cover of the campaign 19 What's New? They're not even showing us. I ordered the campaign 19 brochures, and they're not going to ship them until after Friday, when there's this big reveal of what campaign 19 is going to be all about. So I'm so excited. Cannot wait to find out all the news from Rep Fest. And believe me, as soon as I know, you will know. Sandy and I will be, well, she doesn't know this yet, but she and I are going to be going live and giving you highlights each day, just some highlights of the things that we find out each day. So we have a jam-packed agenda. If you want to see what we're going to see or what our agenda looks like, go to the website avonrepfest.com and click on hi Heather, how are you up there in Wisconsin? Anyway, check out the agenda for avonrepfest.com and see what we're going to be doing, and if there's anything that you are really interested in knowing more about, or anything, shoot me a text, shoot me a private message, shoot me an email, make a post on the group page. I don't care how you do it. Just get a hold of either myself or Sandy, and we can answer your questions, or at least we can try to. So Rep Fest is our once a year big, huge convention. We're expecting probably 6,000 to 10,000 people. Men, women alike. We've got corporate Avon. We've got our partners. We've got Barbara Corcoran coming. We've got Rascal Flatts that's going to entertain us. The geniuses over at Multi-Brain, Scott, I can't think of what his last name is, but Scott and company are going to be in the house. So it's just, my gosh, it's just going to be so exciting. Let's see, Heather, I'm good. Can I get a campaign 19 book, please? Yes, I think I added you on for the latest campaign mailer mailing. I think so. Which, by the way, campaign mailer for representatives, if you want to send books to people that aren't close by, such as my friend Heather, and you want to get them a book, but if you've ever tried to take these books, these heavy books, to the post office, it weighs a ton nowadays, now that Mark and Living are all in here. And so it's quite expensive to mail off just one brochure. There's a service called campaignmailer.com, and it's run by a representative. I think she's in Texas. And I'm so excited because she's going to be at Rep Fest this year. So I hope I get to bump into her and say, hey, I'm one of your customers. So I think it's campaign-mailer.com. Her service is awesome. And her service allows Heather up in Wisconsin to get a book. Yay. All right. So I highly recommend that y'all go to Rep Fest next year, maybe the year after, whenever you can afford it. Start saving your money aside right now. Go back one or two of these videos and I showed you approximately how much it costs and broken down per week how much you need to set aside to get there. The swag bag alone is worth over $150. I have no idea what's going to be in it. It's always a surprise and very welcome surprise. There's recognition. There's just, last year is when we found out what Aspira was going to be all about. So it's a really exciting time, and I would love for all of you to go. And we're going to find out during this year's Rep Fest where next year's Rep Fest is going to be. So as soon as we know, get online, start Googling the prices and how to get to wherever it's going to be. I'm hoping that it's going to be kind of up in the upper Midwest, kind of in Heather's country. Because I would love to incorporate it with a family trip to see my relatives, but we have no idea. We have no idea where it's going to be. 2 years ago, it was in Vegas. Last year, it was in Nashville. This year, it's in Columbus, Ohio. So we'll find out. All right. So before I tell you all about campaign 18 and 19 highlights, what I want to tell you is that we're in the Share the Love incentive. If you have never brought somebody onto your team before, or maybe you have and they've fallen off, or maybe you have and it's just a really small team, this is the time to talk to anybody, everybody that you know, whether they live close by, whether they live across country. Tell them about this incentive because they can get their business started for only $10. And what they'll get in their welcome kit is the and I showed you it last week. I know I did. It's the Best of Beauty sampler package. It's got the ultimate day or night cream travel size. It's got a lipstick in there. It's got the Skin So Soft body lotion, and it's got a new power serum travel size. It's got all four of those things, and they're going to get 2 of those in their welcome pack, plus brochures, et cetera, et cetera. Then when they place their very first order, on or before the official campaign that they're placed into, they will get 2 more of the sampler packs and more brochures. And then if they are successful enough to put together at least a $500 order in their first, not a $500 order, but cumulatively all 3 of their first 3 campaigns, they will get the huge black Avon demo bag, as well as full-size products, samples, brochures, et cetera, et cetera. The whole deal is worth over $500, and all it costs somebody is $10. And they're making money along the way. They're going to make their 40% commission as they go. So it's so worth it for everybody to get started. I know I've had some people who have been on my team prior. They've come back just for this this new low price. But this is only good through August 6th. So today is July 25th. We have less than 2 weeks to go in this really, less than 2 weeks, in this really, really cool incentive. And when I was doing the campaign 16 wrap up this morning, I noticed that one of our representatives, and let me see if I can find her on here. Yes, Veronica out of California. Believe it or not, in her very first campaign, she sold $470 worth of Avon. She's $30 away just in her first campaign of getting the whole kit and caboodle, that $500 package. So I'm very excited for her. Okay, so that's enough about that. I am pink today. See, hope is a superpower. And I got my pink nails. And pink toes, but it's too hard to pull out my toes from underneath the desk. And I have pink lipstick on. Friday at Rep Fest, we are going to be in a pink out. So everybody's going to be wearing pink. I'm not going to take a boa. I'm not going to go over the top. I'm just going to wear pink. And like I've got my pink accessories here. Because I'm not a pink girl, but this is all for a good cause, the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer campaign that we have with American Cancer Society. I Really would love to see you get involved. If you are in the Phoenix area, join my walk. It's in October. You can join my team. It's simply Sail into Beauty Stars team. Go on there, find it, hook up with me. I would love to have you come walk with me. If you're not in the Phoenix area, look for the walk in your area. There's no fee to join. They do have a goal that you raise at least $100, but if you don't, it's no big deal. Even if you take one step over the starting line, you're in the walk. And this is all for a very good cause. My mother had breast cancer. I recently lost a new customer. She came to me probably in the early spring or late winter as a new customer. And I just dropped her off some books a couple of weeks ago. And then her brother texted me and said that she had passed away from breast cancer. I had no idea. She didn't tell me that when I met with her that one time. But I told her brother that I'm going to be walking in that walk, and I'm going to be walking in honor of Sandra. So, or in memory of Sandra. So, campaign 17 is what we are in currently. And the campaign 17 brochure should be on my desk here, and I'm not finding it. Well, golly, I'm going to have to get some. I put together the bookmarks, the $10 bookmarks, and I'm going to be putting it into the campaign 17 books, leaving them in the seat back pocket of the airplane, because I have 4 different flights. I'm going to be leaving one in the hotel. I'm going to be giving one to the Uber drivers when we take Uber, unless Sandy or my travel partner as well, Sherry, beats me to it. But that's how I'm blanketing the country as I travel, is to get the word out about this $10 deal. I had somebody call me on Saturday, and then I finally got her called back yesterday. She's up in Oregon. She got my book from Chantal. I don't know a Chantal. I don't know how she found my book. It could be from when I was traveling in early July, and I left the books in, actually I had 4, trips there. Okay, so I have 2 trips this time. Yeah, just one and then coming back. So 2 books there. But yeah, I had 4 books when I went on my vacation because we had a layover. And it could be that that book traveled from the seat back pocket to Chantal and then over to, I cannot think of her name off the, Nikki from Oregon. So you never know where these things are going to go. So anyway, I digress. So we're in campaign 17, hot jewelry picks. If you have customers that love our Avon jewelry, make sure that they get the most recent brochure. I know I showed these in a prior video as well, but we've got all sorts of mixed metals. And if you haven't already, join the Facebook group called Avon USA Representatives. Michael Sengstack and Katie Whitver, I think her first name is Katie. I don't think it's Katie. Anyway, they were both on there yesterday talking about RepFest and talking about the mixed metals in this collection. And they said it's okay to wear gold with silver with gunmetal, mix it up. And that's what this brochure is all about, is mixing it up. And then we've got the breast cancer jewelry. So if you are trying to raise money for that Making Strides campaign that we have going on, show off that jewelry. And then everything else is just a re-demo of existing products. Oh, except for the mark. So if you have people that you know that these pieces would work with, definitely show them the book. Okay, so I haven't ordered these and I'm planning on it. Those candles, garden tomatoes, sea salt verbena, summer rain. Oh, that smells so, I mean, that sounds so good because we are in the heat of the day here with record-breaking temps, wildflower honey, blackberry jam, and spiced pear. They all smell delish, and I'm sure I will see them at RepFest. So that's your campaign 17. Campaign 17 started today, and it runs through August 7th at noon. Do not wait until then to place your order. I've told you this many a time because each time that you place your order, you're going to be charged for shipping. And we haven't had any system issues lately, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to happen. So my order will actually be going in the day after I get back from RepFest because I try to stay on that very even schedule. It makes my customers happy. And if they're happy, they're ordering because that's giving them the customer service that they're expecting from me. So I'll be placing my order on Monday the 30th, and I'll be delivering on August 3rd. That's just how it's going to be. But anyway, we have until August 7th at noon, no later than, otherwise you're going to bump into campaign 18. Speaking of campaign 18, this, whoops, there we go. The new lash serum. Now, what Michael and Miss Whitfer, Janine, that's her name, Janine Whitfer, what they were talking about, or what she was talking about yesterday, is that consistency is the key to using that product. So make sure that you watch that video. She gave exact instructions on how to use it. It's good for your lash line and it's good for your eyebrows. My eyebrows have a mind of their own. There's no way I'm going to put any kind of lash serum near them. They will be bushier than what they usually are anyway. But my lashes can use some help because at my age, lashes start to get a little thin. So, so I've started using it. I've used it for maybe less than a week now. So each week I'm going to take a picture with my eyes closed without any makeup on and then do a comparison and see how my lashes are growing. So I would suggest that you do something like that as well. If you yourself are not interested in growing your lashes, they're just fine the way they are, thank you very much kind of thing, find somebody who has that issue, ask them if they would be willing to be your test subject, and you can sell it to them for your demo price, which, by the way, it comes out as an intro for $39.99, and you get the free clinical eye lift with that. Then we have the new Love at First Lash. I am planning on taking this with me to RepFest. I'm going to use it tomorrow morning for the first time. I cannot wait. I just didn't want to break into it too early, but they have 3 different colors in this. Blackest Black, Black Brown, and Velvet Mulberry, which, by the way, is limited edition on the Mulberry. But what it is, and Janine was talking about this on the video, they are heart-shaped, lash-hugging fibers that lock onto the lashes and intertwine to provide volume and length without weighing lashes down. Plus, the Love Complex formula helps strengthen and condition lashes. And what's in the Love Complex is nutrient-infused formula with a unique blend of lycopene, which is your amino acids that you find in tomato products, olive oil, and vitamin E. I mean, that right there is moisture, 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 and protein with the lycopene. And then it's paraben and sulfate free. So your customers should have no qualms about using it at all. Now, when I first put it on, so you put it on kind of like eyeliner. One swipe, period, one swipe. And you do one dip that does both eyes. You don't dip each time. For about a half a second, my right eye only, weird, my right eye kind of stings. But it's not like, ah, it's just kind of a, oh, that's kind of uncomfortable. And then it's gone. It's that quick. Now, what that will do is it seep in, it has to absorb into your skin. So what Janine recommended is that, because you're going to use this at night after your makeup is off, is while it's waiting to dry, which only takes about a couple minutes, use that time to brush your teeth, get dressed in your jammies, you know, do something that's going to take you away from rubbing your eyes or putting on eye cream or anything like that. After a couple minutes, then come back and use the brand new free clinical eye lift that you're going to get with the purchase of your lash serum. So that is the exciting part about Love at First Lash. Campaign 19, this really super excites me. We have a new capsule collection called Fall for Paris. See that? Now, when I went through the What's New the first time, I was like, eh. But you know what? These styles are growing on me. They really are. I want to see this dress at Rep Fest. I want to see what the material is. See that beautiful color? I'm anxious to see that. And oh, and then there's a the jacket. That jacket. It looks so cool. And what else is going to look good on the video? New jewelry. This is all gray fringe or gray tassels. Let's see if I can get that there. It's not really showing up too well in my light. I'm out of light bulb and I need to get it replaced, but I keep forgetting to tell my husband. So here we have, this is almost like a cranberry shade. Do you kind of see that? Really pretty. But there's dresses. I want to show you this, the Autumn Romance collection. Right here. Comes in two colors. This is gray, and then this is deep red, is what they call it. And the deep red has these lines through it, which makes it almost like stone-like. It's really cool. Anyway, I have the gray set here, the Autumn Romance collection. I have the pendant necklace, and I have the drop earrings. So here's the drop earrings. And you see how it's not just a flat gray stone. I mean, it's flat, like paper flat, but it's got some depth to the color in this bottom stone there. I don't know if you can really see that very well. And then it's got a clear gray stone here. And then the stone up here, again, is the opaque stone that's down here. And it just has this almost like marble counter kind of depth to the stone. And then this is the pendant necklace. And there again, it's got that opaque stone on the bottom and the clear stone up here. And it's really pretty. It's a lot prettier than what's showing up on the video here, I will tell you that. Anyway, I have this set. I have a set for myself, and then I have an extra set. And guess who's going to get the extra set? I'll get back to that in a couple minutes. Janine was wearing this sweater on the video, and it's a black sweater with these pearls running down it. And they were talking about the care for it, because I'm thinking, oh dear, I whipped out my campaign 19 What's New, and I was like, how do you take care of it? Machine, wash, and dry. Now, they did recommend don't hang it to dry, but flat dry. Dry it flat. But Janine was recommending that you turn it inside out. I would do that anyway. Any time my shirts have any kind of, well, even like with this shirt, any kind of screen printing to it or embellishments or anything like that, it's going inside out. That's what I'm going to do with that sweater as well. And then we have more of our long sleeve t-shirts. Animal print, pink. I really like this geo print up here. And then the black. because as opposed to what my nails look like, I'm usually wearing more reds than pinks. But anyway, the line goes on and on for several pages. We have 2 new colors of the ballerina flats, which are extremely popular. And then there's home decor for the fall in the very popular coppery decor, which if you go out in the stores, it's everywhere. And we have it here at Avon as well. And then we have things for the holidays, not Christmas, but the fall holidays. We've got the pumpkins, we've got the serving dishes for Thanksgiving. We got a little bit of everything. And then there's new mark that's coming out in campaign 19. But this is the question mark. Why is this big? Why are they holding on to our brochures? We will find out on Friday. On my personal Facebook page, I put this picture, and I'm inviting people to put in their guesses. What's going to be the big reveal? And whoever comes closest to what that big reveal is, I will send them a prize. Now, the prize that I have for this is not that. It's going to be a separate prize. The reason I'm going to give these away, we have between now, July 25th, and August 6th. I want you to contact everybody that you know. Previous customers, friends, family, coworkers, neighbors, anybody, everybody that you know, post it on your Facebook, text it out to people. This is a nationwide kind of thing. Whoever can bring in the most new team members, I'm not saying that they have to place an order, I'm just saying bring them in. They will earn this jewelry set, both the earrings and the necklace. If you are getting leads sent to you from me, they have to be leads that you're bringing in yourself. And if there's a tie, then I'll do a tiebreaker pull out of the hat kind of thing. But this incentive is so big, and this is the time to build your team, because remember that when that person places their very first order, if you're an existing representative, well, let me back up. When that person brings in their first order and it's over $150, first or second campaign, they place $150 or more. Of course, that's going to get them the prizes in the Share the Love incentive, not the prizes, that will give them the additional materials that they will earn through the Share the Love incentive. When they do that, if you're an existing representative, you've been with us for more than 8 campaigns, you're going to get a $20 check. Plus, you'll get the earnings off of their order. If you have been with us for less than 8 campaigns, you're brand new through your 7th campaign, you bring in somebody, and it's cumulative, so it doesn't matter how many people you bring in, and they place their first or second time order of $150, they earn their earned materials, and you get a check for $50 plus the bonus on their earnings. So this is the time. It's only $10 to get started. This is unbelievable, and it's going away soon. Less than 2 weeks, poof, it's gone. And I don't know when Avon's going to bring it back again. We might find out something at Rep Fest, but I'm not holding my breath. We're probably going to be back to $25 kits, and there won't be any of the $500 and plus in rewards to the new representatives. So this is the time, I am telling you. Oh, here's the lash serum. I had it right in front of me and I didn't even notice. See if I can get this box opened without busting my nails up. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's sealed. Never mind. I forgot that it's sealed. But it's the coolest little dip thing. It's just this little tiny, almost like a liquid eyeliner, but a lot thinner than that. And you just go swipe, swipe, and you're done. It's so easy to apply. All right, so I appreciate that you all tuned in today. I hope to see you in future videos. And I'm anxious to bring back all the news for you from RepFest. I will have a drawing. I'm going to work through that right now. And then I will post it on the website or on the group page who wins this week's prize. And remember, 4 different ways to enter. Number 1, like, love, emoji, whatever, the previous video. Comment. 1 comment will get you a ticket on the previous video. When I send out the newsletters, which by the way, the newsletters will not go out until after I'm back from RepFest. I know it's a little bit late for when I send them out, but it's because I want to include all the RepFest news in there. When you get that newsletter, read it and then reply to me. I don't care if you tell me, hi or whatever, just reply to that and then you get a ticket. And then the 4th way is, and this is you get as many entries as you bring in any team members, 1, 10, 20, whatever it is, you're going to get a ticket for each one of those. And then I draw a name out of the hat and the winner gets a prize. And most likely it is business tools. I've given away jewelry, I've given away visors. So whoever is the winner, I will pick out a prize and mail it off to you. So let me get busy on that. And if there's any questions, let me know. The only comment that I've seen is Heather's. And I don't know who we still have on here. But that is pretty much all I'm going to go through today because it looks like everybody's got their I don't see any comments. I don't see any questions. So with that, I will say goodbye, and I'll be thinking about you all when I'm in Columbus. All right. Bye-bye. Have a good night.